Rush hour in Dunedin. As we sit down to lunch at the cafes and restaurants clustered in the city centre, we really spare a thought for those who can't afford to eat, and why. US researchers using data from a Dunedin study have found a correlation between early childhood and economic burden in adulthood. Laura Black says the research identifies several linked factors which indicate areas where action needs to be taken.
We know that benefit levels in this country are pretty low. We know that 45% of children living in poverty have as the main source of household income employment, so there's a lot of low paid work out there.
The original research, conducted by Richie Poulton of Otago University, shows patterns in adulthood of criminal convictions, welfare support and prescription refills can be predicted as young as 3.
If you teach children at 3 and 4 some simple tools and abilities to have more self-control, that'll have a huge effect as well. And if you're looking at a country like New Zealand, where we are that far down the pecking order, this is like a bright torch in the darkness.
Using information gathered from over 1,000 New Zealanders researched since birth, it was found just 20% of the group made up nearly 80% of the economic burden at adulthood. Black says the research around self-control in childhood is particularly useful for New Zealand, which ranks 19 out of 36 countries in the OECD for child poverty.
We run an early childhood centre. We're already embedding some of what we've learnt from their work in our practice as early childhood teachers. So I can say straight away there's an immediate impact for the 100 or so families that we're engaging with at any one time.
In conjunction with findings of World Bank research and the Children's Commissioner, she says this is an area where more money is the only answer. She hopes that come election year, some of the $8 billion government surplus will go back into the pockets of those who so desperately need it. Roselle Lebone, The South Today.